I was like, ooh, Melo, I know he got T on this.
Jeff Teague shared that analytics were to blame for his run in Minnesota ending. He explained that he got traded for taking mid-range jumpers.
I'm a mid-range guy myself, so I've gone to situations where that wasn't allowed.
Bring us in. Y'all are obviously the dude all your careers. And suddenly somebody's like, hey, don't take that shot no more.
How they told you?
That's not a good shot. Spurs didn't like it, and Utah didn't like it either. But, you know, we was in the middle of that. What's a good shot? What's a bad shot? It wasn't even easy for me to be like, yo, something I've been doing my whole life, I gotta stop doing it. No, this is what got me here. And that's where the tension with certain situations got for me. I understand how you feel.
Especially he's a point guard.
That's the only shot you got.
Only shot you got. Then they took out the floater too. You limit some people and it opens some people up.
Culturally, to your point, that's San Antonio culture forever. They've been that. This is what we talk about culture, right? They've been threes, free throw, or to the basket.
This is my self-reflection.
No, absolutely. My point is, you got caught in that culture.
I agree with you.
Did you know that going in when you arrived in San Antonio?
See, I had just tore my Achilles, so it was bigger than that for me. It was more like a health thing and trying to work myself back into being healthy. But, you know, just being a part of it. And there's parts of my game that have grown because of that. But, you know, it did take a lot of what I knew and what got me there out of my game. So I could see how Teague felt a certain way about that.
So as a player, when they told you that.
And this was year what in the league?
Like year 11.
Yeah, 11, 12. You've been doing it, but now you come back from being injured. Was your mindset, I got to get to my spots because I got to get to where I'm comfortable at? I know they want corner threes and I know they want this, but in order for me to feel good personally, this is my bread and butter.
See, the year prior, before I tore my Achilles, I had George Karl. He was the same way. I just didn't give a I was going to do what I was going to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm going to get to me. But, you know, going to a different situation, coming off injury, and then having to fit into a different kind of system and culture, that was the tough part. That button you push in the game, that's what gets you by sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm getting to my spot.
Yeah, you might be 2 for 15. Like, it. Now you have a good game. You know what I'm saying? Or you hit that game-winning shot. That's that button. But when you're dealing with outside things, you can't always do that. So that was the biggest thing for me.
In their mind, they like, he's older. He's more inclined to doing what we want him to do without us even forcing it on him. And because you've been in the game and you're a vet, you're supposed to automatically.
That's what they're bringing you in for.
Yeah.
If you're not a high draft pick.
I'm just going to go, I ain't shoot a corner three in 5 years. A standstill corner three. But you want me to go do that. I'm going to try to do that. Now, if it's uncomfortable, don't force me to do it. And I think that's the disconnect in this situation. The T right here. The only thing that can limit you is believing that you are limited. You see how the universe works, man? You see that?